Hi everyone, it's Kelly. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome, and hopefully everyone is staying safe and warm out in that winter storm. My friends, today I'm sharing a card with a theme of what's new in 2024, and this is for the 2024 Crafty Kickoff over on Instagram, where a bunch of us got together and came up with some super fun themes for the next 6 weeks every Wednesday to share what our card making inspiration is. This week is what's new. Could be a new stamp, a new tool, a new technique, whatever is new to each person. That's what we're sharing. I'm so excited with how this card turned out, my friends. And I started out with Mama Elephant. This is, I think, one of the last couple of orders that I've gotten in 2023. So I finally brought it to 2024 and we've created a card with it. So this is the stamp of the die and also this big birthday, happy birthday die. Absolutely love those. So let me show you the card first. I'll share everything that I used to create this. Very few supplies and really easy to put together. And it just turns out to be super delightful. So here it is. This is the happy birthday die. Did pop it up a little bit. You know me, I love that drama. Gives the card a little bit of character. Here's that sweet little bear with some, I colored them to look like cherry blossoms. Added a couple of little gems, little pearls, and those are from Pink Fresh Studio. And then of course this background, which I created with a stitched wonky die, has these fantastic rounded corners, has a little speckled background. And what I love so much about this is it gives it almost like a faux watercolor look. Again, really easy to create. And we're going to do one together. There's 3 different ways that you can make this background. So let me share that with you. So I already have a lot of this stuff pre-cut out because, again, try to get this where it'll be easy to just mass produce. I do everything all in one go. I'm planning to make these in Roy G. Biv. So all the colors of the rainbow. I would love to see this in blue and green. My mama's birthday is this week and her favorite color is yellow. So I'm going to create one of these in yellow as well. So all the colors of the rainbow. I think that would look so beautiful. So definitely come back and see all of these together in their entirety as a whole. Here is the one that I'll be making for my mama. I just stamped it out in yellow, so super excited for that. So this is what we're making, one of those. I already have this pre-cut, and I do have 2 of these because I love decorating the inside of my cards as well. So we'll start out with this one. Let me get everything out of the splash zone. Now, the fun way to do this is you can bring out your watercolors. I didn't feel like bringing out a whole set just for small little background. So the other 2 ways, aside from watercolors, that's easy to do, that you have right in your own house, use your ink pads. Any ink pad will do. You just pop it down onto your surface, spritz it with some water, and it'll be ready to go. I'm going to be using my Marvy watercolor markers. This one's bubblegum pink, and this one is scarlet. So what I'm going to do is just give myself a little art board. So I'll put this here. I want a little bit of the lighter pink, so I'll put a little bit extra of that. And then you just spritz it with some water. Really easy to do. If you're not sure about the color, go ahead and re-add some in there and then just keep on mixing it around. Any brush will do. I'm going to use this one because it has a bold enough top, because the point that I need for this paintbrush is not necessarily to paint, but to flick. So the best brushes for those are these fan brushes. These are great for flicking. I'm just going to go ahead and use this one since it's right here, and I used it earlier today. So all I'm going to do is exactly this. Just hit that until you get a little bit of that color on there. That's all we're going to do. That's it. That's the whole background right there, my friends. How simple and easy and fun is that? So I'm going to make a second one. And the reason for that is, again, I want it to be uniform so that I can have one on the inside. And this is a lot of fun. It really is. It's a little bit of a mess. You can put this in a box, have it down inside the box if that would make you feel more comfortable. And that's it. That is the whole background. All you gotta do, wipe that up, and we're ready to keep going. So again, this is what we're creating. And I'm going to use my little base here. Now, I already did pre-cut this out. So here it is, the pink one. And I did pop this up on some foam. And the reason why I put it up on some foam is because I really wanted it to give it a little bit of dimension. So I'm just going to take off these backings and we're going to put that right down while this is drying. Luckily, it doesn't have that much drying to do. I'm going to be taking the backings off of these. Now, this super fun stamp set has also, let me show you this one here. It has that beautiful bear with the balloons. I did use that one earlier, so I'll show you that one as well in a very similar style card. It has those little hearts, which is going to be perfect, of course, for Valentine's. And I think I'm going to use that later on this week as well. So think of yellow, orange, green, blue, the pink you're seeing here, and purple, maybe even a brown one to go with that brown bear. That would be so cute. So there we go. I think that is all of them. It's easy to tell in the light. You see if it has any shine to it. And then, of course, if it sticks to your finger, I still feel one here, here. And now I think we're ready to go. And this one on the bottom corner wants to stay. So this is really, really easy to put on here if you have those little strips of foam adhesive. They come in the really long, slender strips. I happen to be out of those, so I had to go to the competitor, which is Dollar Tree. So I'm going to set this off to the side really quickly, and then we're going to adhere this to the card base. I'm not very picky at all with my glue. Most of you know by now that I'm okay with whatever glue as long as it works. This happened to be free with scrapbook.com order, and I love it because it gives you a little bit of wiggle room. It has a small little window of safety so that it's repositionable once you put it down and leave it for a little bit. I wouldn't take it back up. You will rip your cardstock underneath. So there you go. That is my front panel. And the only other thing that we're going to do is add on these little cuties. So I'm going to put this right here in the center. I do see a little piece here that's hanging off just a little bit. Remember, if you get any of those little flyaway pieces, use a piece of sandpaper and it'll take it right off. Like this one here, I'm seeing a little bit of an edge. Yeah, I think they got that one off. And then I'm just going to set this in the exact same spot, right off to the left, kind of front and center with the top and bottom. And then there you go. We're going to add on this little bear here. And then here is the one that I colored that's yellow. And actually, I think I might... Do we like this with yellow? No, I'm going to save the little yellow bear. Okay, so we're going to use this one. Again, I do have some foam, and that is because I want it to come up off, just like the happy birthday. But I also have to make room for this little ledge here. Since I already have some foam under here, it has one layer, and then this one will have two because it needs to balance out. If I have two layers of foam, it'll literally be like this. So I'm just going to set this one in the corner just like that. I just think this is adorable. So, so, so cute. And again, I made them look like some little cherry blossoms. And then over here looks like some little magnolias. I love magnolias. Actually my favorite flower, followed by sunflowers. All right, my friends, there is the second card. Now I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to add on a couple of little dots of glue, and that would be so that I can set those little gemmies. And I'm just going to copy the other card pretty much to a T. This one just popped back up again. So we're just going to add those little gems, and those are from, let's see, Pink Fresh Studio. And what I love to do is dump them in my little shell. And let me see if I can find my little tool to pick these up, which of course is probably over there. So what I'm going to do is just pick up the smallest one, and sometimes it helps to have my little pokey tool. We'll use the back of this one. I am absolutely exhausted. I am so sorry if I sound kind of off today, and it has been an extremely long week for us, and I'm exhausted. I'm running on about 3 hours of sleep, no joke, and I'm starting to see double. But I really wanted to get this video up and share this with you so that when you see the rainbow one, it'll make a lot more sense. And hopefully this will dry really quickly. And then one more and we will be finished with this one. Let's see if I can get that to stay down. Now I'm going to have big globs of glue everywhere. And there you go. How easy was that? With a little bit of prep work, you can have these cards done in an assembly line so fast. And this is a really great way to stock your stash. Now you might remember I'm in the Stash Busters group, where we literally will create 6 cards, 3 minimum, 6 maximum each, every other week until we have all of the cards created for the theme for the week. So this week that just passed was pattern paper, our least favorite or most challenging or hardest to work with or even longest hoarded paper. And it was time to just get those cards made. It was just time. So I'll share that video with you as well. So what I'm doing now is adding a sentiment to the inside of the card, which again, I love to do. And I'm going to be using this one here, if you can see it, that says, wishing you a very happy birthday. I think that is just so, so, so sweet. So what I'm going to do is write down in the middle. This isn't even going to be anything else in here. Just this, just a sentiment. And let me try and get that centered a little bit and then stamp it out. And the good thing about the Misty, or in this case the mini Misty, is it does have these little groove lines that help you make sure it's lined up straight. So good enough for me. That is straight enough. I'm not looking for all the tools where I got to get out my T-ruler and see if it's exactly perfect. It's perfect enough. And then here, so I have to use my hands. See there? Pretty cool. And pretty straight. Again, just run that over with the little stamp and press. I'm not sure what the name of that is. It helps you from using your wrists and pushing down too hard. There we go. I think that'll do it. Wishing you a very happy birthday. You know by now that I love my puns. I love anything that's funny and punny. All right, so I'm going to, again, a little bit of glue on the back of this one. And inside it goes of the card that we created together. I don't want to mess up those gems that are probably not dry. So very quickly, just like that. And there you go, my friends. We have just created a birthday card. And this is great for having ready. Put it with a little envelope. Keep it in a little container. And there you go. We have another birthday card created. So let me share this one with you as well. I did decide to go ahead and use the bear. So here's the one that I showed you at the beginning. And I did use a little bit of different marker coloring. Here's the other one, slightly off from the color of pink. And then here is the third one. And I used that sweet little bear with the bear balloon and the little heart balloon. That is so, so, so cute. So there you go, my friends. That's what's new to me in 2024 is a beautiful birthday card featuring these bears. Definitely check out that hashtag, and it is 2024 Crafty Kickoff IG card hop, I believe. So I will also have that linked in the description box below. Go follow me on Instagram. I'll follow you back. All right, my friends, that's going to be it for this one. I will see you on my next video. Thanks so much for watching. Bye-bye.